Hey there, children of the internet. Joe here, and I'm doing a one take. It's a Monday video. Don't worry, your McPew-Pews are coming tomorrow. And I love calling them that. I should make a shirt called the McPew-Pew shirts. Anyways, I am going to be doing a lot of stuff on TikTok, so come follow me there. I've already done like 30, 35 videos, and I've only been doing it for 3 days. So that's a little obsessive for me. But that's not the point of today's one take. The point of one take, hello, is this computer behind me. This is a computer I bought from a local auction because why not? It was just a random thing I saw. It wasn't in the original listing for the auction. It popped up later, and apparently it must have been like some guy's estate because there was a ton of computer stuff, but this was the only computer. And I got it for a steal, and you'll see why when we get into it. But it was $211, and it came in the case. Obviously, I'll show you in a second, but it also came with a 27-inch HP monitor. No stand, but I think I have stands in my storage unit, so that is not a problem. All this talking is making me have to sneeze. But what was really interesting to me was, number one, the way they had it worded caused it to go for a lot less than it should have. They had it listed, sorry, the case edge is bent, so I'm just going to take that off. But they had it listed as a Cooler Master case tower with lots of memory. And I went ahead and I was intrigued, so I clicked through it and I opened it up, and I'll just show you the inside now. First thing I saw was the Gigabyte graphics card. I was like, oh, what is that? So I start doing some looking, some investigating. I see it's an 8-pin connector for the power and all that other stuff. But I'm looking through and I'm like, oh, wow, that looks like DDR4. It's a Z390 board. What is this thing? So I do my research, and I find out that this guy has a i5-8400. Not a bad one. It's a pretty decent one. It had 16 gigabytes of this Forza RAM, which is fine. I have a nice little 32 gig kit that I'm going to throw in here that I've had laying around forever. Some nice B-die. Obviously, it's got a stock cooler on there. That's got to go. And it has just your regular stuff. However, it's got some extras. Number one, EVGA, or as my buddy for some reason calls it, EVGA. I don't know why he tries to pronounce it as a word, but it's not. But the EVGA 650 watt thing. Oh, wow, it didn't even have an 8-pin? You're kidding me. No, it does have an... No, 6-pin to... What the... Sorry, I just stopped myself. Oh, somebody cut the wire. That's super duper smart. Luckily, it appears to be modular. It seems to be so I can change it out. I have a cable for that. Sorry, I didn't notice that from the pictures. So I'm going to be changing that out. But anyway, 650 watt PSU, which is fine for an 8500. It's got a Gigabyte graphics card in there. Would you like to know what it is? So did I. So I went all the way to the auction, which was 19 miles from my house. Turns out it's a Gigabyte RX 570, 4 gigabyte. For an office computer, it'll be fine. Inside of here, again, Z390 motherboard, which seems overkill for an 8400. It's not even an overclockable one. Has the stock heatsink, which is completely full of hair, so we're going to have to clean that off when we case swap this. But it also has an Evo 970 M.2 SSD. Has a spinning hard drive, a Gigabyte SSD. I didn't know what brand the SSD was. And then I'm trying to think, does it have any other things on it that are special? Not really. It just has a regular LG Lightscribe drive. I have a Blu-ray drive that's going to go into the other case. Overall, it's not a terrible computer, especially in today's day. I could sell this graphics card and get everything back. BTW, again, I paid $211 for this entire computer. $211. That's pretty good. Dollars from Canada, eh? I'm going to be case swapping all the parts out of this into my Silverstone case, which is more of an HTPC, kind of like an audio receiver size case. And then I'm going to put a monitor on top, probably that HP, because I know it works. A little bit of a tip for you guys, especially if you're new to this whole reselling computer thing. Leaving a drive is fine in there, but you need to do like a nuke to the drives. They need to be completely cleaned. These drives aren't. So I'm not going to be showing this computer running because I don't want to accidentally like show whatever's on here. And they gave me the password too. So it's like the picture in the ad showed like 100 icons on his screen. So they're I don't even want to guess what's in here. So anyways, case swapping it. Don't like this case. I've had this case before a few times. It's fine for just a simple build, but it's not going to work here in the office, especially since I put the shelves up and stuff. So I'll case swap it, and then the next time you see this, it'll be all transferred over, and we'll see how it's running. So come back for that one. Like, subscribe, share, go to TikTok, follow me over there, It's a completely different aesthetic over there, but I think you'll like it. So do that, come back, and like always, my thumb will say, hey, I'll talk to you later. You shouldn't say that. I'll say what I want.